What's up everyone, Jamie here. In today's video, we're going to talk about the real estate market and if you're thinking about buying your first house, if you should wait to buy it or if you should buy it now. This really boils down to the supply and demand of the real estate market and whether or not you think the demand is going to continue to rise or if it's going to go down in the future. The first thing that could keep demand higher than the supply in the real estate market is the fact that in the US, we're still 4 to 5 million homes short for what the demand actually is. This is due to the fact that since the last housing market crash in 2008-2009, the home developers just haven't been producing the amount of homes that they needed to keep up with the demand that we have for housing now. As well as there's plenty of people buying second homes and there's also investors buying rental properties, things like that. All these factors have contributed to the drying up of the amount of houses for first-time buyers. So as of today, shooting this video, 30-year fixed rate mortgages are anywhere between 5.4% on up to 6% I've seen. If you think interest rates are going to continue to go up, then this is causing people to want to get out and buy their house now before the interest rates continue to go higher. So this is another factor that would be causing demand to stay high. And finally, we have the housing prices are still going up. In hot markets, there's still being multiple offers on houses, which is again there you have the fear of missing out. I need to get in now before I can't afford this neighborhood. But in certain areas across the country, we have started to see some price drops. So maybe this is a sign of things to come, but it's too early to tell. So now let's discuss things that could either cause less demand in the housing market or cause more supply in the housing market. Now let's talk about interest rates. As we talked about before, could cause some people with the fear of missing out, I need to get in now. This is also drying up the amount of people who are able to afford a house. So as interest rates keep going up, the pool of people able to afford the prices in that neighborhood goes down, which could cause less demand. The next point I want to bring up is let's also think about all the new home buyers who bought, let's say 3 to 5 months ago. They got pre-approved at a much lower interest rate. But housing today is taking between 12 and 18 months to finish a project. So let's say 12 to 18 months down the road, now they're looking to close on that property. They normally could lock in a loan 60 days before closing. But let's say the interest rates have gone up 2 to 5% since the original time they put a contract on the house. They may not be able to afford that house any longer. So if this is the case, now they need to back out of that contract, which will increase the amount of houses on the market. Another point, as the pricing of housing has gone up, guess what else has gone up? Their property taxes. Just think about all the people who are retirees or on fixed incomes. If their property taxes are going up 10 to 20%, they may not be able to afford that house anymore. They're on a fixed income, and if one of their bills goes up, let's say $200 a month, they may not just be able to afford it anymore, so now they're forced to sell their home. So again, this would be another factor in causing more supply in the market. And then finally, this may be the time certain investors are looking to get out of the market. Get out while the peak is high and make their money on the house before the prices start to drop. So this would be another factor that could cause more supply into the market. So when thinking about buying in today's real estate market, these are some of the factors you should really look into. If you think demand is going to stay high and continue to go up, then you should probably look at buying a house as soon as you can. But if you think that the supply is going to start going up and the demand is going to drop, it might be a better option to wait this out and see what the pricing does in the real estate market to see if it becomes more affordable. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.